All right, we are going to talk today about what is bullying. Okay? Well, I guess I should edit that out where it says here is where your presentation begins, huh? All right, so what is bullying? You can find this information at www.stopbullying.gov. Bullying is the unwanted, aggressive behavior that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. That means that you guys are not on equal playing field. Someone has more power than the other person. The behavior is repeated, or it has the potential to be repeated over time. So it's not just something, someone says something to you mean once. It's repeated over and over again by someone who has more power than you, and that's what being bullied is about. So how common is bullying? In a survey that they did nationwide in the U.S., about 20% of students ages 12 through 18 experienced bullying. That's 1 in 5, guys. 1 in 5. So 1 in 5 students reported that they experienced bullying. That could be more, that could be less. I bet it's probably a little bit more. Students ages 12 through 18 who reported being bullied said that they thought those who bullied them had these following characteristics. They said that they had the ability to influence others' students' perceptions of them. So 56% thought that. Meaning, like, they thought that if the bully told the school something, that the whole school would believe the bully and not the person. They believed that they had more social influence, so more friends. They believed that they were physically stronger or larger, and that maybe that they even had more money. So you can see here that there's power imbalances. So that goes back to the first slide. There has to be some type of power imbalance. So the ability to influence other students, more social influence, physically stronger, larger physically, more powerful with money. And these create an imbalance. So the two people are not equal. So where does bullying happen? Now, if you look at these numbers, you'll notice that they all add up to way more than 100%. What they did is they asked people to check as many boxes as what happened to them. So there's people who experienced things in multiple locations. They didn't have to just pick one location. So if we're talking about school class, like locations on school, 43% of it happened in the hallways. Okay, so that's huge. So in between passing periods, in between classes, before and after school, in the hallways, 42% is in the classroom. Now you might say, oh, how come teachers don't notice? Oh, it's hard to see what you guys are doing, what you're talking about, if there's notes being passed back and forth, things like that. So yes, it can still happen in the classroom, and that's why it's really important to talk to a teacher. If you don't feel comfortable in the moment talking to a teacher, make sure that you email them, write them a note, see them before school, after school, things like that. Help. Tell a teacher, tell your counselor, anything like that. And then the cafeteria or where you eat lunch, 26% said that they had been bullied there. And then 51% of kids said that they had been bullied in another location on school or online. Now, I'm betting that more than 51% have been bullied online. That seems to be where a lot of bullying is happening these days. I wanted to share this quote with you. A healthy mind does not speak ill of others. Yes, people are bullies. They are bullies out there, but they are not bullies because they are well and healthy and well adjusted to life. Okay, being a bully is someone who has their own issues going on in their life. Okay, because a healthy mind, a healthy person, doesn't speak ill or speak bad of others. All right, I want you to watch this video now. Okay, so you're going to pause this and you are going to watch this video. You can find the link in our week 3 folder. It's called Wednesday Jonah Mowry video. It is going to be emotional, so if you want to grab a tissue, you can. If it gets to be too much, you can turn the video off and just come back to this Edpuzzle. Okay? But right now, I'm going to give you time to watch this Jonah Mowry video. All right, let's answer this question in the next box in one moment. So how are you feeling after seeing that video? What would you do if this was you? What would you do if this was your friend or someone you knew? So, by the way, Jonah Mowry is doing well now. He is a public speaker. He goes to schools. He talks about bullying. He's in college. He's doing well now, but should people have treated him this way to begin with? And what do you think made him so strong? Go ahead and take a moment and write all those answers in. All right, now we're going to have 2 assignments for classwork, 2 different assignments. So make sure that you are going over both. Assignment number 1 is called the bullying worksheet assignment. It looks just like this. This is a screen grab of it. You can open your Schoology folder for this week and complete the What is the Bullying assignment. It's 2 pages, so it's this page and you scroll down, there's the next page. Use the drawing tools to circle examples of what have happened to you, and use the drawing tool to underline examples that you have seen happen to somebody else. So you might have circles on everything, you might have not one circle. You might have underline on everything, you might not even have one underline. Okay? So use the draw tool and circle examples that have happened to you in your life, and the underline tool for things that you have seen happen to somebody else. And then submit it when you're done. Okay, go ahead and do that now. Come back when you are done and let's talk about the second assignment. Bullying and Emotional Health Reading Room. So if you go to our week 3 folder, you will see this really cute like little PowerPoint thing that I embedded there for you. You can actually click on it and make it larger so that you can see all of these awesome books. You are going to pick 2 books to quote unquote read. Okay, so you just take your mouse and you click on them and you'll see that it takes you to YouTube and they will read the story out loud to you. There's different stories on being a good friend, about bullying and emotional health, about being respectful. Okay, once you have read 2 of those books, then you're going to open the assignment titled Response to Reading Room. That's also in the week 3 folder. It looks just like this, very simple. You're going to list the titles of the books you chose to read, both of them. So maybe it was Eddie, maybe it was Bully, maybe it was this one. Write the titles of the names. And then just one of the books, give me a paragraph about why it's important for young people to read. Okay? As soon as you are done with that, you submit. All right, that is it for me. So as soon as you are done with this, submit it, and you are done. I hope you guys enjoyed today.